if you're dealing with 1 in 12, 1 in 12 is not far from 100% when you go from 1 in 10,000 to 1 in 12. That's nuts.
Yeah.
That's a nutty progression. That's a nutty acceleration of something.
Yeah, we're being poisoned.
Yeah, for sure.
But how do we fight back against that, right? Like, I understand, like, we can try to beat some autism or whatever, or do like different, games against them or whatever. But I'm saying, like, how do we stop this thing that's trying?
I don't know if we do, and I don't know if we're supposed to. This is what's fucked up. I think this is the way
It happens.
it happens. Yeah. This is the way our species changes
That's
and
scary,
goes,
dude.
and then history will look back and say, well, this was how the shift took place. People started using plastics, and they started using chemicals, and they started using pesticides and
But we
vaccines.
believed that
and-
they were telling us the truth. That's why. We thought there was an FDA protecting
Right.
us. We thought there was an EPA looking out for us.
It's what you were talking about before with this combination of innovation and then capitalism. So the capitalism gets involved, and they don't give a fuck about the truth. They just want to make the most amount of money possible. And one of the things they did in this country is they removed all liability to vaccine manufacturers.
Yeah.
So then they ramped up the schedule, do a shit ton more injections than anybody else is getting. So it's just that this sort of happens whenever you allow people to try to make the most money possible. And then there's consequences. Well, what are those consequences? Those consequences are we're like losing our gender. We're becoming feminized and weakened and like physically weaker and less fertile for women, less fertile for men, less babies happening, more miscarriages happening.